No mai haere mai ki whangarei. Hello and welcome to Seminoff Stadium in Whangarei for the first appearance of these two provinces in the Farah Palmer Cup Championship for 2022. Two big targets in Smith and Allen. Allen is the point of contact and she does a great job in getting up and keeping her hands available. Tasman look like they've come through on an angle, but the referee says that Kauri still have the ball in control, going backwards and now fighting to get to the ground is Vaka. Some running ball. Leaf holds the ball up, thought about the offload, then just places it down. That's the 22 line you can see. Vaka wants to go the same way. In fact, it's Tairua, the halfback, passing out to the side. They've got a penalty here, plenty of options, and they're going to tap and go. Tairua wants to keep this high tempo. There's Murray, the captain, Crystal Murray, charging into the Tasman defence. The pick and go. Now Tairua, they've got numbers out here. Leaf steps off the right, goes over for the first drive. Demara Leaf opens the account for the Kauri in 2022.
Just high tempo. That is how the Northland Kauri are playing this game. They have not allowed the Tasman Mako to get into it whatsoever, whether it be on attack or defence. They're just absolutely suffocating this Mako team. Take a look here. This is the end of it. Just spreading the ball wide. It was a good run from Murray. She was stopped just short of the line and just powering over.
Plenty of experience there. Irwin, another with plenty of caps, but Tasman get a little bit of ascendancy and they might get some reward out of this. No, they don't. Wow. Smith with the lift. Again, the set piece works well. Gets back to Vaka. Murray is there. She wants to get her hands on the ball. And now Tairua comes in the little halfback. They start to march forward here, the Kauri. Now they break away. Opportunity knocks. And the referee says, yes, Shelf, it's in. In fact, it's not Shelf, but I think it's McGeorge, is it?
Very odd take up at the line out, just not having a core body, so she's flying all over the places, Ellen, but it works out eventually. And look at this, none of the Tasman team are getting in and driving low. They're all kind of standing around, their bodies are upright, and if you're not getting down low and driving against such a strong drive from the Kauri, then you're going to suffer, and that's exactly what Wikaida did. She made them pay.
But they only trail by 12. Scrum starting to shake a little bit, but better foundation. The dummy, and now breaking through the gap. Siatanga, nice gap. She needs some support. Gets it out a little wider to Davidson. Davidson throws the pass that's gone forward, and that's where it's broken down. Good to see Brody getting up there so quickly. The number 8.
Oh, brilliant run from Cassie Siatanga. We saw her do this at the Oceania Women's Championship just last week for the Manusina. Just a brilliant ball carrier. Identified the space. She knew she was going to take it to the line. She linked up with Davidson, but this pass here, it didn't need to be a bullet. It just had to be a pop to Brody.
Tairua with the feed. In the hands of Turner. Nankiville from the left wing looking to try and add a little bit of impetus. Here's Cooper. Cooper's through the gap. Cooper looking for support. Still holding on and brought down in between the halfway and 22-metre line. Finally, Tairua arrives. So from one side of the field, and now bring it back to the middle through Smith. Charmaine Smith. McGeorge actually took it up, but now they've got numbers here. Just gone backwards, says the referee, as Vaka picks up and goes again. Referee says no problem, play on, but then she got a message about someone going in on the side.
Now look to get this line out straight, but you can see here, this is the end of that set piece move. It was Cooper with a brilliant run, and look who comes across. Pauraisa busting all the way from that set piece.
opted for the line-out. Ball just lost forward from Tamara Silcock in her Blazer game. Vaka staying in just. Nankiville is there. Murray over the top. Cleared from who's come on in jersey 21. Spots the gap, does Houston. Fresh legs onto the field. And here comes another try for Northland.
Oh, it just opened up for the Cody, didn't it? The ball squirted out. I'm not too sure what happened, whether there was just no one home, and the Tasman Mako guilty of not lining up from that breakdown, not putting one player either side of it. Let's take a look here. It's a good carry from Shelford. The ball just squirts out. Yep, just too slow to get back to their feet with the Mako. And then I think the prop it was Lupetu just standing too far away from that ruck, and it left a massive hole. And while a halfback on a prop, I'll tell you who's going to win that race. It's always going to be the halfback.
Again, the pick and go. Murray, big wide pass to Vaka. She breaks the first tackle. That's the 22 line, you can see. And Northland still in possession. Murray getting a lot more involved now. The offload to Turner. Turner with the step. Turner with the finish.
Oh, what a try to Tara Turner. She started the momentum shift with that brilliant run and the offload from her captain, Crystal Murray. And look at that footwork, just broke the ankles of her opposition. Brilliant, brilliant try. We'll get to have a look here. So the pass came to Murray, and then the inside, yeah, bam. Caught it on her hip as well, Tara Turner, and just that in and out left foot step, and then decides to go under the post, the right foot step as well. Brilliant footwork from that youngster on debut.
How about the work of Charmaine Smith saying, score here. The big lock saying, yeah, run this way. And she does just that.
Look at that, just catching that pass there on the hip. And look at that left foot step, and then right foot step as well. Just showing off her skill set was Tara Turner.
Everything else seems to be working reasonably well after 73 minutes, and that's a nice scrum from Tasman, who have been asked all sorts of questions throughout the contest. Siatanga takes it to the line, breaks through, a couple of would-be tackles. Oh, this is brilliant! Super special from a super player, and that's how you respond, Tasman.
You see here, just decided to carry strong, give that fake out to the right-hand side, and then that right foot step she planted and just accelerated towards that corner. Use the angle, and that's a great try to Siatanga. You can see that big step, and she goes over in the corner.
She's got some jets for her first five.
One more look at this try from Siatanga. You see out of Canterbury, just finished a campaign with the Monusina, so she's in hot form as well. You can see the cheer coming from her teammate, Anglesey.
Now the kick from Dixon is charged down. Ball is still live. Davidson breaks the first, showing the sideline. The Kauri look interested in the turnover. They pick and go. They should score. They will score. They rolled the dice and they've come up with another 5-pointer. What a brilliant finish from the Northland Kauri team.
I think it's Kerry Johnson that scored. I'm not too sure because she got over there so quickly, but the Tasman Mako, they were playing with fire here, just wanting to play on, and that was a bad decision there to go for the kick. And Davidson, she tries to tidy up here, gets down there and just turning the ball over. Yeah, the number 23 came onto the field. It could have been 22 actually.
Crystal Murray looking to rub a little bit more salt in the wound. Puts it up nice and high, but it won't have the chance to get across and over the sticks. And the Northland Kauri opened their account of 2022 with a convincing victory over Tasman 29-10.